Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video review, this time of Marvel Universe Thanos. Okay, so here we go. Here's the figure. If any of you know, I've been trying to get this guy for a long time, and to get this guy is a big relief, because he's just been on the back of my mind for a long time, just thinking of, should I get him, or should I wait and try to see if I can find him in the store, or what should I do? And I finally decided just to buy him. I had a gift card for eBay, and I just went on to Marvel Universe Thanos, just looked at every buy it now, and looked at just the cheapest one in package, and I bought it. And so here you go. So I got it. So fantastic. Here's the box. Very thick, as you might imagine. There he is. He's number 34. On the back there's a nice picture of Thanos, Marvel Universe, the old Hammer files, Marvel Universe, the bio, some more in the series, and who is that? Just the Green Goblin, just telling you to become an agent of Hammer. On the back and the front here, some great artwork, Hammer symbol, and the name of Marvel Universe. So very cool. This wave is extremely hard to come by, and not just Thanos. Every single person in the wave, at least where I live, it's like pretty much not released, I guess you could say, because I can't find any of them. I found Hawkeye and Iron Man 2100 once, but when I found that, those were the two that I didn't want, and I only saw them once, and only once ever. The ones I do want are Yellow Jacket, Constrictor, and Thanos, and as you can see, I got Thanos, which is, if the wave was released, this guy is the hardest one to come by from the wave. That is really hard to find any from the wave. This guy is the hardest one to find from the wave, so this guy is almost impossible to find where I live, at least. Anybody in the wave is super hard to find, and this guy is just the hardest of them all. So extremely popular figure, and highly anticipated, and so there you go. If you're not watching this when I posted it, the wave of the next wave after the Hammer series, but the kind of like Shield 2 series, I guess you could say, that wave is already out and hit stores. So here we go with another Hammer review. So he comes with the thing again. Just a little like email sent to Quasimodo, or however you say his name, from Norman Osborn. I haven't read this one yet, but I probably should. Comes with the computer thing. I don't really do that. But then the trading card, which I do like. Sad to see in the next series they don't have these, the email and I don't really care too much about the email. This I don't care about at all, but this I kind of liked. It's kind of neat to have the little trading card with a little bio on the back. Very nice. So let's get these out of the way. He also comes with the standard Hammer file base. Just says Thanos 34, Marvel indentation in the back. Very cool. Okay, so let's talk about the figure in general. Let's just get him in a standard standing position. Hold on. Okay, so, this guy is very cool. Extremely excited to get it, as I've mentioned. One of the only buff figures from Marvel Universe. They do make a lot, but they don't make very many of these big tough guys. So it's great to have another one. Very cool. Okay, so the paint job is very nice. He's got blue with some kind of just yellow paint, a little bit shiny, and then some really shiny paint, which is great. The yellow right here on his clothing, I guess you could say, is a bit, it's pretty shiny, but not as shiny as his boots and gloves and this whole neck piece right here, and this head and everything, so that's very cool. The blue on him is very nice, a great color blue, very suits Thanos perfectly, and it has the black highlighting to make it look a bit more comic looking, which is very cool. That looks very nice. There, the boots, so very cool, great. Articulation, he's got a ball joint shoulder, a swivel bicep, a hinge, just elbow, a swivel from the first of the glove, it swivels right there. Same on the other side. He's got a ball-jointed upper torso, a ball-jointed head, a ball joint for a thigh, double knee, and then upper thigh swivels, and then from the boot down swivels, and then just a hinge for the ankle. So there you go. So quite a bit of articulation, very nice for a Marvel Universe toy, and so that's great. So great articulation. Detail is pretty amazing. All the little creases in his gloves and boots and everything look great. Very nice. The hands are sculpted perfectly, as you can see. Very cool. Head sculpt is absolutely amazing. This is a fantastic head sculpt. It's just absolutely amazing. It's more of a darker red. From what I can see in the camera, it looks a little bit lighter. This is a pretty dark red. It's pretty much the perfect shade of purple for me, at least. That's my favorite shade of purple. Very great. Head sculpt is fantastic and looks great, and he's got a great expression, kind of angry looking face there, which is just fantastic. So, extremely good. And then his accessory, much like the Thanos Select, is the replaceable glove. You can take his left hand. I'm not sure if... No, it's just for the left hand. Yeah, just the left hand. So you go and just pull it, and then that should pop out if you heard a little pop. And then it's just like this. There's a little hole in there. You can just put it in, just snap it in, very simple, and then you get the extra hand that is open with the little crystals in it. I think this is called the Identity Gauntlet, something like that. I really don't understand the crystals in it. I'm guessing it's some kind of power or something like that. The other hand, his hand before, just the fist, didn't have them. So maybe when he's getting ready to do, I don't know, some magic thing or whatever, the crystals light up. I don't know, though, because I'm not too familiar with Thanos. I definitely knew who he was, but not too much about his background. So very cool. As you can see, the other hand is very awesome, very well detailed, and very cool. So that is great. So this Thanos is pretty amazing. I have to say, this guy is just great. Like, just even in the standard, just kind of like he's walking. He looks just fantastic. He's very big and very bulky and just looking great, as you can see. So let's just do a little comparison with Juggernaut. Just bring Juggernaut out. So here you go. Juggernaut Thanos. It seems to be the whole stomach piece and the legs down to the boot are exact the same, and so is the arms up to the elbow. The elbow down is a completely new sculpt. The head sculpt is completely new, and but everything else seems to be the same, other than the boot. From the boot down to the ankle seems to be a completely new mold. The boot itself, the foot, is the same mold as Juggernaut, though. So this right here, the arms, his head, are all of the different things that Thanos has. But he also has this great piece, and then this piece right here. So it's really not too noticeable. So it looks fine. It's okay that they reuse some parts, but they added some new parts in. If there's one thing I don't like about this guy, and it's with Juggernaut too, because it's the same part, is the foot itself, the end of the boot. End of the boot right here. They both have the same end of the boot here. It has these great designs on the bottom, which look great and are great detailed and everything. Really fantastic. Let me show you this guy too. See, here you go. So great foot at the bottom with the detail and everything, but because of that, they don't stand in very well on their base, because those things are sticking out and kind of preventing the peg to go all the way up in their foot. So they have a bit of trouble standing up, and that goes for both of them. And yeah, so when I saw it on Juggernaut, you know, the detail was great, but it's not the best foot peg, because it doesn't go in that well, and I really didn't like it and hope they never use it again. But they did use it for Thanos, but it is okay. It's pretty cool. You know, it still works. He's still just such an amazing figure that it totally makes up for that. So this guy is absolutely fantastic and just great. So just to end this video, I just want to say, like, a couple months ago, I got into a big, just, like, Thanos phase, because I knew of the new Thanos toys coming up with, the Marvel Universe Superhero Squad, and then they already released the, Marvel Select, Thanos. So I got into a big phase with Thanos a couple months back, and, I bought the, Marvel Select Thanos, and then I found in the stores the Superhero Squad Thanos, and now I finally have the Marvel Universe Thanos. So, the next review will just be, all three Thanoses just comparing, to each other. So yeah, so great. So, this is a fantastic, just great figure that is highly sought after, highly rare, and the whole series is rare itself. So this toy is pretty great. I highly recommend this. I'm gonna give this guy 10 stars in my comments, because he is just absolutely great, just fantastic. It's just fantastically detailed, painted, sculpted. Everything is just pretty perfect on this guy, other than the bottom of the boot. Some great detail, but other than that, it just gets annoying. But still very nice, and a great toy to add to your collection. This is a must-have for all collectors and any fans of Thanos. You need to get this guy. Any kids would love him. He's just perfect, and this face sculpt is unbelievable. Yes. So there you go. So my next review will be the three Thanoses. Just kind of showing you them all and comparing them all. So there you go. So that's my video review of Marvel Universe Hammer Files Thanos. Thanks for watching.